So let's say you have a torn ignition coil boot. I'm going to show you how to replace it with this kit. Comes with a gasket at the top, a new spring, and a new boot. Of course, you would only do this if your ignition coil is still good. If it's not, you'd replace it. I'm only going to show you how to replace it on this one, but of course, you can do all the other ones the same way. Press on the tab, and I'm going to help this along with a pick because I know the connector is stuck a little bit. Next to the 10mm socket, go ahead and remove the mounting bolt for it. And pull out the ignition coil. To remove this lower boot, you just twist it. As you can see, this one is severely damaged and not in great condition, but I know the ignition coil is still good. Twist it and pull on it. It should come right off. The spring in there, the spring you can take out with a pick. Whoops. And last but not least, this gasket that basically seals up the inside of the spark plug tube from any debris. That comes off like that. And to install, just reverse the process. Go ahead and put this new gasket down. Just make sure it's facing the right way. It has one area that is flat and that seals up against the ignition coil, and the other one has a lip and that goes down. Next is the spring. You'll notice the spring has a wider end and a narrower end. The narrower end goes into the ignition coil. The other end goes into the spark plug. And of course, the new boot. Slide that right over. Make sure it's bottomed out all the way. Before I install it onto the spark plug, I'm going to add a little bit of dielectric grease in there. That's going to work its way inside, and it's going to make sure that not only does it seal up for moisture, but it's going to prevent it from sticking in the future when this does have to be replaced. Otherwise, the boot might get stuck on the spark plug and it'll make for a more difficult removal. So to install it, just reverse the uninstallation procedure, press it down onto the spark plug. Go ahead and start your bolt in, bottom it out. Go ahead and connect it, make sure it clicks. And if you wish to torque it to 66 inch-pounds. And at this point, you can do the same to any other ignition coils that have damaged boots.